Yo, welcome back to the stream, everybody. How's it going? It's your boy Frosty. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. And if you're a returning subscriber or returning viewer, depending on whatever platform you're on, welcome back. Today, as you can see, we are going to be playing... Oh, we're not playing, I'm sorry. Today, we are going to be continuing on with our art stream. I was really happy about the progress we made yesterday, so I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not continue on with this? You know, it was like a really fun thing to do, so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and keep this going, because I was really happy with the what do you call it, the progress. As you can see, we were working on, well, you probably can't tell like this, but if you can look at this and see, if you weren't here yesterday, we pretty much made this character look like Aladdin. Like, you can see the beginning of the last stream we did, it looked really terrible because I didn't actually have one character that I was pulling from, and I was just kind of like doing a freestyle, you know, sculpture using several references, like for the Disney art style. And like I said, I wasn't pulling from one particular character, so I was just kind of like pulling things here and there, and it was my first attempt, and this is like still technically the first attempt that I'm having with the Disney art style. And it's just kind of, well, no, it's more so second, maybe third, second or third attempt. But yeah, this is turning out really well. Like, looking at the reference images of like one character, I mean, of course you can look at multiple character images for reference, but that requires a certain, I guess, reason. We talked about that yesterday, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to think and get stuff prepared, because I forgot that I had downloaded the images from yesterday, so hold on. I'm going to like pull up one image. I'll call it like DR for Disney references, because I don't want to, you know, keep on typing so much. I'm going to click OK. Not selecting anything just yet. Let's see. I'm gonna select one of these images here. There we go. I'm gonna open up OBS Studio again. Oh. Forgot that this has pretty much everything. So go ahead and yeah, close that out. Drag this down. Yeah, but we talked about that topic and then select it. We talked about that topic yesterday on you know, reasons why we would want to select different images to use for inspiration. So you can you know, watch the last stream if you're interested in that. Oh wait, it didn't work the way it should have. Hold on. Oh wait, I'm holding the wrong button. I mean key. Yeah, because I scaled it in pretty small last time. I don't know why it lost control there, but there we go. Let me see, check a few things on my end. Just monitoring some things. I'm gonna bring up some more Aladdin images. And let me also bring this over here just in case. Not that there's anything bad, but I mean, you know, never want to share any sensitive. Oh wait, no, that one's a yeah, I can't really use that one because of the format that it is. You never want to share any sensitive information. There we go. So I'll pull a few more. Some of these are getting like too wide. I have to, because like I have way too many scenes way too many scenes. Let's see, photo launch. Yeah. I wonder why it's like snapping like that. There we go. Usually I would have this stuff with just completely prepared before stream. I have been slacking lately, so my apologies. Get tired and stuff, and then just don't feel like doing things when they come up. You know how life gets sometimes. It's a good image to use, a good reference. I think this would be good too. Already have that one. That one's a good one. That one's a good one as well. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll use this one. I don't like that it will mess up the selections. Alright. So, we will be working on the hair right now, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll leave it at those images. So we're going to go ahead and make a sphere. Come over here, rename it. Name it hair. Then, so we're going to go ahead and reposition it. I was going to scale it, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. Not here. Not here. Well, I mean, it wouldn't, it wouldn't hurt to do so. Yeah, okay. That looks, pretty good for what we're doing. So we won't have to do too much. Ahead of time, I'm going to go ahead and apply the eyebrows color. I could just call this, like, hair. And I know, like, no light hits it. You can't really see any reflections or anything like that. No specularity, no smoothness, like the opposite of roughness. Well, you would be able to see the option. It's over here, but it's, like, buried under the Aladdin images. And everything else, it's just, this is how it is. But this works because of the kind of style I want to go for. I want to make sure that the hair is... Let's see, first let's enable the mirror modifier. I want to make sure that certain parts of the hair are not noticeable in terms of the seams. Now, I mean, of course I could always make it look good, like I could make it look appropriate, the way it should look. If I do things properly with the colors, but I do want to like do it completely dark first. See, his hair is elevated some. Oh crap. Yeah, I hate the like drastic differences in the, what do you call it, angle shifts or like views that you see in, what's it called, Blender sculpting. I don't know why it's so different. It's kind of bothersome. I might do a full body image. I mean sculpture. Who knows? Alright, that was wrong. Wrong key. Let's see. Alright, so we see there are some bangs. He has two bangs going to the left. Well, his right, actually. So it's like the right. But we're going to be handling those with curves. Like, I could pull some of the hair out a little bit more. let's see. Maybe remove the X mirror modifier. Add a little bump here, just a little bit, because of how his hair works. I mean, like I said, this could like easily just be done with the curves as well, but we're gonna do it like this, just for the blocking out. Alright, put my pen down, and then I'm going to go ahead and enable the curves. We're going to be handling this with the Bezier curve and the circle. So we're going to be naming this, one of them taper, and then one of them, what's it called? Hold on. Let's see, geometry. There we go. So one is going to be the taper, and one is going to be the bevel. So the taper object is going to be the curve. So we're going to name this taper curve. Oh goodness, I don't know why I've been having an issue. I don't know why I've been having an issue lately with what's it called? Like having my caps just completely mess up. Let's see. Bevel circle. There we go. And then we're going to have another Bezier curve. Bring this forward. Rotate on the y-axis 90 degrees, z-axis 180 degrees. There we go. Now see the taper object is going to be the taper curve, or the Bezier curve. We're going to go to object here for the bevel, and then select bevel circle. So this will be great. So now we select both of these, and then go into modeling mode, and then pay attention to how they affect, like the settings affect the hair, this Bezier curve that we're going to be working with. So they seem like a pretty thicker, you know, longer strands of hair. So let's try to adjust them accordingly. Alright, so we could, like, I think widen it like this. That'd be great. See, that's pretty good. Probably just a little bit more. Oh, wait. That looks good. On the y-axis, or x-axis rather, let's go ahead and thin that out a little bit. It looks nice. Looks nice. Let's see if elongating this. Oh goodness, not on the y-axis. Not on the y-axis. Elongating it on the x-axis would kind of be better for us. There we go. And I also want to give this... Alright, so assuming that I'm going to be okay with how these turned out, I'm going to go ahead and hide these. And then assign the hair material. So I'm just going to, like, rename this to hair. Because, like, I mean, all of his hair is black, so that's good. It works for us. Position it in a way that, let's see, works. I want to get it as close to matching the reference. Oh, goodness. Thinking Z is Y, the reference image, as possible. All right. Goodness, I keep thinking the y-axis is the upward axis, which, I mean, in all actuality is the correct logic. It's the correct logic. And the z-axis is the third axis, which is the in and out, or depth axis. But Blender does that differently, which I have no problem with. I have absolutely zero problems with. Alright, so it could just be the angle, but it could be like this. And I'll probably, because it like has a nice bump, I'll like subdivide. So W, subdivide, and then add that little middle point in. And then pull it out a little bit on the Z-axis, I mean Y-axis, goodness. And Then rotate this on the Z-axis to give it a little bit more depth and curve. Then definitely have to rotate this to kind of smooth it out as well, because that is looking a little nasty, you know? Goodness. Alright. There we go. So then I think we'll like go ahead and duplicate that. Shift D. Kind of like lift it up a little bit more. Maybe bring it forward a little. Rotate it. The Z-axis to bring it back. And then see how that's looking so far. Okay, so yeah, being that it's like pitch black, there's no light, no depth, nothing. It's going to look a little funny. Oh wait, ooh, bald spot. We don't want that. Let's go ahead and first adjust this, because like I said, we don't want a bald spot. Enable the X-axis. Let me get my little pen here. Pull that out. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so just to like make sure things really do look good in the scene, we might have to just do what I, well, not that it's something I didn't want to do, but let's see. Let's go ahead and create a copy. Well, first, hold on. Name this facial hair, because the eyebrows and the eyelashes are facial hair. We're gonna go ahead and just call this hair. Alright, and unlike that, we are going to be adding in some specularity for some depth. I'm going to do like 0.5. And it might look messy, but it'll give us some dimension to let us know how it like really looks. Because we do want to see the bangs. We do want to see how it interacts with Aladdin. And just for the sake of just viewing it right now, we're going to do shade smooth, because like it will look a little distracting for me if I don't smooth it out. Let me see. Okay. Let me see, clear these. There we go. Alright, I got what I needed to get from that. Okay, let's see. Some images. Alright, so it seems like it's like up a little bit higher, so I would kind of like to capture that just a little bit higher, and maybe a little bit longer than I made it. And like bring this over just a little bit. That could work, and I could like probably bring the hair up with a little bump. And then I see that I need to adjust this appropriately by bringing this down, because it does like touch the eyebrows a little bit, cover the eyebrows a little bit, kind of bring it in. Yo, Papa G1219, welcome back to the stream, my man. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a really awesome day, buddy. What's going on? Where's Pokemon Champions? We are definitely going to be playing Pokemon Champions in the near future, my man. Don't worry. We are definitely going to be getting that in. Right now, I just, like, really felt the, you know, just felt the passion to, you know, continue doing this, because it just I don't know, it just felt great to get the results that I was going for this, you know? You ever get into a certain zone and you're kind of like, man, I feeling really good about how this is turning out. I really want to continue on. No. No, I get you, man. So, let me, but how's your day been going, Papa G? Don't get me wrong, I more than anything miss playing Pokemon with you guys. I love it. I miss like that little competitive aspect we had going. Of course, you know, it's always casual first because we have fun here and we prioritize fun. That's what I prioritize more than anything. But I know it's always fun to have a little bit of like a competitive edge, you know? Because it's always going to end up bad. Oh, are you talking about the, oh, I see what you mean, man. It's not always going to end up bad. I get the, I get it, though. Trust me, I get it. It is tough sometimes to work on something, and things don't always work out. I mean, if you see how this model originally looked, because I didn't have like a plan for it, like an actual plan for like which character I was going to do, it like looked terrible. Like, I mean, it was okay, but it was just kind of like not at all the Disney art style. Like, you could tell, you could probably tell it was like inspired by it somewhat, but it was just, it was terrible. What I made just did not look good. And it was just kind of really bad to me because I know what I wanted it to be. I know what I wanted it to look like in terms of its you know, presentation. But not giving up on something really helps. It really helps. Yo, Super Yoshi, my man, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a really awesome day. My man, what's going on? Look at that, Frosty. It's not every day you see a horse with 2 rear ends. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, I don't get the joke. Oh, are you talking about the rarity of me streaming? I'm sorry. It's a reference from Aladdin. Oh, okay. I have not seen the original Aladdin in so long that slipped my mind. It's sad. It's sad how that slipped my mind. Man, I tell you, that's even more reason for me to rewatch the original. Man, how's it going, Super Yoshi? Hopefully you've been doing well, buddy. I know it's been so long. No, oh no, I've seen it. Don't get me wrong. I have seen the original Aladdin movie. I just haven't seen it in a while. Oh, believe me, I watched some Disney classics. I watched a number of Disney classics. Some of the best ones. It's sad that I forgot that, though. Like, I didn't get a chance to really watch it that much because we never owned it. Like, the only Aladdin movie we owned is Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and oh my gosh, I just love it. And I watched the what do you call it? Aladdin the animated series faithfully. But like, I have definitely seen all of them. I've seen Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, and I've seen Aladdin and the King of Thieves. They're all amazing. Just got back from the vet. My dog needed a rabies shot. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's good with the dog, and that he or she's feeling much better. Major respect to all the pet lovers. Pets are like really, oh man, I love them. I never really had a pet, but I don't know. I love the idea of having pets around, like having animals around. It's very lovely. And so his hair does kind of like, let's see, does go lower at the back and rise up. Oh, and we will be playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate maybe next Saturday. If not next Saturday, probably next Friday or something. I have been wanting to make announcements and all, but I have not done so simply because I had just been tired, and like I need to do better, honestly. I honestly need to do a lot better. Alright, let's see. So I know obviously there's a lot more to do with this. If you guys were to like rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of how much it looks like Aladdin right now, what would you rate it? And you can be honest, it's not gonna hurt my feelings if it ranks low. Before I continue on. I'm gonna go ahead and save this, because I do love the changes that I've made. Oh, wait. Oh, see, you see what I mean with, like, the naming convention? You probably can't see it, but, like, it's a lowercase h, capital A-I-R. I've been having this problem, because I forget. See, let me, search the curves. Okay, so, bang. Bang. Right, and like I can just name these strands because I am going to be using Bezier curves for what do you call it, like strands of hair. And I see that like it's a lot more filled out with this one for Aladdin. So I'm going to try to oh goodness. There we go. I'm gonna try to see first drop this down a little bit. Oh, that kind of solves the problem. Okay. Sort of. Okay. Goodness, is it not moving anymore? Alright, so that was a good block out. So from 512 faces to 9,028. Not bad, not bad. Oh! Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, that kind of works for the... Yeah, okay. Works for certain areas, and I mean, even though I hit some of the uneven areas, it does kind of work. Alright, now to hit the uneven areas. So around here, it'll kind of like swoop into some hair. It kind of swoops backwards. I think it's that way on both sides. Can like fill in some of that. Light smoothing, because we don't want to get rid of every single thing, every single detail there. I do like that little swoop distinction up here, so we'll go ahead and keep the integrity of that. And smooth a little bit. Add a little bit more. And then check it. Nice, it's looking great. It's looking great. Now what we want to do is add some creasing and then some pinching. I also want to use the scrape tool. Now the pinching, the creasing can like add a little bit more definition in these little lines, which is like I think one of the key components that's present in the, what's it called, the Draw Sharp brush, because that was like relatively new. I think Draw Sharp was added in Blender 2.8. Alright, then the pinch brush like just kind of like brings everything like tighter together, like especially the edges, but of course we don't want it to be like the hair to like have hard edges. We don't want that. Alright, we don't want to like make faces too like hard faces or anything, so we want to do some, you know, light scraping, especially with it being in a low polygonal state. You know, it's not going to add that much detail right now anyway, but it, you know, we have enough geometry to kind of do something with this scraping tool, with a scraping brush. Alright. And then, of course, there's a little bit of definition around the ears. Now, of course, some of the hair covers the ears, so I might handle that with another curve. But, it's going to add just a little bit more definition around the sideburns. There we go. I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. Then add that back in. Oh. Alright. Going to use the crease tool again. Kind of give it a little bit more definition. And then I'll use scrape. I'm not going to worry about the pinching tool, the pinch brush. Now pinching the ends right here, the ends of the sideburns, that would be great. Because, I mean, it's not super sharp there, but it's almost, you know, pretty sharp. go to 0.0250, and then from 9,028 faces to 36,340 faces. So this is good. This is good. Light smoothing. Alright, let's see. Light smoothing. We don't want it to be too hard to where we lose detail. I mean, of course, we're going to lose some detail along the way. It's part of it, but I kind of like to handle everything smoothly. And I mean, I do generally, you know, give a powerful smoothing with these tools. Alright, you know what? I'm going to, yet again, crease. Oh goodness. Right, there we go. I hate when, like, it sounds like my... Like, I mean, it doesn't sound like my earphones are going out or anything, just... I have to, like, constantly adjust stuff sometimes. Mm-hmm. And the scraping tool is like a mix between the flat brush and, or flatten brush and the smooth brush. It gives you smooth, flat surfaces. Then of course you follow up with smoothing, the smooth brush. It makes everything look nice. Makes everything look clean. Gonna smooth out those points some a little bit. Add draw sharp again. Goodness, what's going on over here? Had a feeling. Can add some of that back in over here, the hair. No, I should have disabled the X mirror for this, but hey, it's alright, it's not impossible to restore. Here we go. Then, of course, using the pinch tool to sharpen some of the edges here. Of course, we want to like also smooth out some parts here. Alright, let's see. See what our friend looks like here. Nice, nice. Of course, we're also going to adjust how much specularity goes into this. Now, outside of this obvious little thing here, I just probably bring the hair up a little bit over here and then kind of, because it does blend in. It does like blend into this. Let's see, save. Oh goodness. Maybe I should have. Please. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. All right, we're good. Because like sometimes I forget saving while it's in render mode is not a good idea. Not a good idea. Okay, so back to this. We are going to select the hair, and then while X mirror is off, the mirroring is off on the X-axis, I'm going to bring the hair here to kind of cover up some of that, you know, obvious separation. Yo, Big Cheese, my man, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a really awesome day, my man. What's going on? Ah, Frosty my celeb son. I don't know about celebrity, but hello. Well, I don't know about son either. What's going on? Hopefully your day is going well, buddy. Let's also get it from here, because like, I do want the hair to kind of like be seamless. You got cloud, bro? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Yeah, might debatable. We'll see about that one. We'll see. Oh wait, I was going to ask how the new job was going, but it's like, it hasn't been 2 weeks yet. I was like, dang, I've been wanting to ask you so badly how the new job is going. Oh, I was like, yo, geez, how's it? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Aladdin is coming. Thank you, man. I'm glad that everything is looking good. Honestly, I didn't expect things to look this good this fast. Right, if you had to rate it on a scale of from 1 to 10, hold on. And I am going to smooth everything out. Well, by everything I mean like the base hair and Aladdin himself, and then unsmooth it because I don't want to, you know, keep it that way right now. How close does it look? Like, how much does it look like Aladdin? And you can be honest. It's fine. I mean, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. If it's like a low rating, like a low score, it's fine. Like, I understand I have a way to go, and I can see where I need to make the changes and adjustments. Wow, a solid 8. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. My brother said the same thing, like an 8. You know what, let me try the Cycles render, because that's the realistic one. The Eevee render is like a game engine render, but this is the realistic one. Now, you might not be able to tell on stream, but I mean, like the solid noticeable differences are the subsurface scattering here, which is the light passing through the skin. He almost looks like Prince Ali. Yo, let's go without the turban. Yes. See this, like, and that's another thing too. Like I was going to also add the turban. I was going to do his iconic little red hat, and of course, like, probably add like the rest of his body too. But I was like, you know what? let me go ahead and do this first, and then I'm going to add the body and do his clothes and everything. Obviously, his blank expression throws it off, but that's to be expected. Yeah, and we are going to be able to animate this. I was thinking about doing a surprise. Don't say anything. Don't say anything while you guys are here. I was thinking of doing a surprise animation. I was like going to model his home and everything in some areas of Agrabah. I'm going to challenge myself to also make Genie. Carpet, which I think Carpet would be the easiest one. Iago and Abu. I was thinking about making them, and of course, like somewhere down the line, like Princess Jasmine, But yeah. I was like, if you guys were to see something cool, you see like how in I can't really point to it, but like because it'll like cover the cursor. But you see like where his eyebrows are on this image is how it kind of like swoops up. Well, there's a certain process I could do called what do you call it? Shape keys, which is basically animating certain parts of the model, if not the whole model. Because it is possible to do shape key animation with the whole model without using bones, which saves you a lot of space, but it is a lot harder. But for this particular thing, I could just do this without having to worry about it because it's so simple. I can achieve that swoop and then select proportional editing, kind of like bring his eyebrows up just to kind of like match the openness of his eyes. So then it's kind of like he has sort of a surprised look, and it kind of looks like sort of close to the image somewhat. But I mean, of course, like I have to like work on animating the bones and everything. Now here's the cool part. If I were to like choose like change the material from the regular hair to the facial hair, then we'd have this like completely pitch black kind of thing where it looks pretty much seamlessly close to the image. And because light doesn't hit it, it's going to kind of like hide certain aspects of his hair, but it kind of gives that special 2D effect to a degree, where it kind of blends. You don't have to like worry about too much. Now, of course, I'm going to have to like fill it out in certain areas here, and of course, you don't really see too much because like when it's 2D, it kind of like fills in all the way. And I don't like it. I think it's also kind of funny because I don't think we ever get to really see the character's face on like this. Outside, the only 2D character, Disney character that I can think of that comes to mind that you've seen like face to face, like flat face image of is Beast. It's the Beast when he became a human again. That is when, like, that's the only other time I can recall that being a thing. But let's also try this in cycles. So like you can see, it kind of has that 2D hair look, but you can like obviously tell that it's 3D, so it's it has some depth to it, has shape, has some dimension. Well, it kind of like loses dimension, but because it's kind of 3D, like you can still get a feel for it being there, and it looks right. Even though it does sort of look off, it still looks right. You see how like the angle sort of matches. Sort of matches that. Now you see in the image, it's like right here next to the cursor, it kind of swoops in a little bit, and that's the one thing, because like when you see like somewhat like side images, like 3/4, like 3/4 images, like these, this is more 3/4 images than like these two, but I mean they still fit the bill for like 3/4 images, but it's not always going to be consistent. It's not always going to be consistent, so you have to kind of compromise. You have to make some compromises in some areas. So changing it from facial hair to regular hair. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and save it again, just in case. Just in case. Let me go ahead and get rid of this bot. I have no idea why these bots have been coming out of the woodworks. Let's see. All I really need to do is, like, add more detail to the model. And the hair a little bit. Connect the hair. Like, convert these curves into... what do you call it? Convert the curves into actual meshes, so I could connect them to the hair and then blend it in and make it good. Make it good. I am going to bring this out some more because I want it to look full. I want the hair to look full. So we're gonna give it a little bumpity bump bump. Little bumpity bump bump bump. Also check it from this angle. Check from all angles. Please do yourself that favor if you ever do this, because it will save you what do you call it, the disappointment of things not looking right. And you don't ever want things to not look right, right? Right. Now, making the turban, I think, might be just a tad challenging because I've never done anything like that before. But, like, generally speaking, I think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be really easy because all I have to do is use a sphere. Like the, you know, the circular round object that I used, the ball object that I used to make the hair. And just kind of do the retopology process where, you know, I kind of, like, take... Oh, wait, no! Dang, no, I forgot the eyelash. Dang, bro, the eyebrows. I made changes to the eyebrows, and I don't want that to be, like, the permanent change. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I caught that, but now I'm going to have to, like, do... Because I was so pleased with this. I was so pleased with the adjustments I made here, but now I'm going to have to do that all over again. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing because it gives me, you know, the opportunity to, you know, work on it again and get used to making changes. Not get too committed to an idea. Even though it was looking really good and I did not want to let that go. It all works out in the end. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Then we, you know, kind of bring it out some more here. Oh wait, did I loop the playlist? I hope I did. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did I loop the playlist? Oh wait, can you guys hear the playlist well? Okay, yeah, I did loop it. I want to make sure that you guys can hear it, so that way it's still, you know, still good. And also bring this up. There we go. There we go. All right, let's check the angles. All right. Definitely have to, like, fix more of this around here. But, yeah, that looks nice and full. Looks pretty full. I could pull this out a little bit more. So I'm going to save it again. And then work on pulling that out a little bit more because I do want it to, you know, be filled out in that area so it doesn't look too open. Yep. See, that looks pretty good.
No, what happened? What's it? Sorry. They jumped up here.
Okay. I'm going to make like slight tweaks to this right here. Alright guys, we have 1 hour left of stream. Let's have as much fun as we can within the time we have left. I promise that like art streams just feel like they fly by so quickly. I was like, dang, can we enjoy the time that we have here? Because I have so much fun doing these. I have so much fun during the art streams. Let's try it this way. Nope. Okay, well, oh, dang. Yep, that's where it gets messy. Oh, dang. Why am I... Have mercy. Get so messy doing this. Okay, hold on. There we go.
They're just doing the same exact thing over and over, bro. They just... You focus on one of the moves and you talk about it.
I guess, you know what? Whenever I convert these to meshes and then join them to the hair, it would kind of, like, I can blend them like that. That could work. There's a party here in Agrabah. I'm gonna rob them blind. That is from the beginning of Aladdin, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Oh, classic. Before we do, it's going to take one more look at it before, you know. I know we've seen this like a billion times from these angles. Hold on, I'm sorry, but I do love to check the angles several times before committing any changes. Now this looks like it's like a little bit like way too much, like way too disconnected. So. You know what? This kind of works for like how the hair actually is. Let's probably cover a little bit more of this.
No, I can walk away, just choose not to, just in case it gets up edges.
Actually, that works. This works. Okay. That looks way better. Oh, the way it connects to each other. Oh, yes. Yep. See, this is why you check multiple times. Okay. And now, of course, you know, I have to save multiple times. Checking it from these angles. It just looks right. And of course I have to like add the strands on the sides before the don't do it, don't do it, don't. Love those. Alright, so on both sides there are some strands that kind of cover the ears, so I'm going to like copy x-axis, z-axis, rotate on the z-axis by 90 degrees, make it negative, bring it in on the x-axis, Control 3 for the, you know, left orthographic view. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, hold on. Oh, that's right, I was trying to move it on the x-axis because I'm so used to the x being the side axis, but in this axis, it's the y-axis that's back, side to side. Alright, so this would blend in here, and it covers the ear a little bit. Alright, let's see. I want to rotate it a little bit more. Bring it in. Of course, it would, let's see, it's like a pretty good portion of the ear. The top of the ear. I think like right here would be good. And it blends perfectly right here. All right. Alright, so let's go ahead into the modeling aspect of it all. Let's, so you possibly have to do a subdivision, so. Can like flatten that out a little bit. Bring this up. No, I wouldn't want to bring that out. Let's see. For doing that, yikes on bikes. Subdivision here. Definitely have to adjust the ears some more, have to work on those. Because the hair kind of like drops down a little doggone. Drops down a little bit like that. And, definitely need to work on this some more because it is like flying off and it's not looking right. Alright, before I do any more work on the hair, I'm going to hide all of the hair. I'm going to name this strand. You know what? Bang. Oh, no, because like I was going to name these strands because I mean bangs are strands and I want all of the hair together, but screw it. Strand. Okay, bald Aladdin is back. Now, let's see about how we're gonna. Let's see how we're gonna go about the ears. Oh yeah, save. All right, the ears, because we do need to do some cleanup work. Let's see. Oh, thought I selected the draw sharp brush. Of course, I'm going to also use the clay strips brush to kind of like take away some of the little fleshy parts. So draw sharp is just going to do so much. It's only going to do so much. Like I need there to be some actual distance and flesh separation from the ear, like some of the ear and the rest of the head. First, I want to mask it so that way it won't affect other areas of the model. And I did forget that I was going to do this. Then Control I to invert it. And gonna do some cleanup. Kind of really make it known what areas are not to be affected. Certain areas we just don't want to move. now for the editing. I can comfortably move these ears without it moving anything else. I think the ear shape was just fine. And everything, like the length and everything as far back as it was. I think, however, kind of pushing them in a little bit would help. That works.
You know what? I mean, if you're getting it, just hit X and then confirm it. Let me see. If it actually. No, hold on, because I'm back. I'll do it real quick.
Now, if this doesn't look right, then we will be adding everything back. Time to put the pen down and get back to the modeling. I don't like how it like just beefs it up more. does look pretty messy here. So I'm just gonna have to find another way to do this. Because that's not smooth at all. So I guess it's just like one of those situations where you just have to kind of like make compromises. Because like I want the ears to be the way they are. And I mean, they seem fine. Oh wait, I could use a little bit more distinction though. Hold on. So basically having to go back over that process with the ears.
That just shows how predictable you are. Just the fact of what you are and the fact you didn't get it. Yeah. Yes. It's trying to be funny, they're not being playing when you play it. Shannon, you're trying to be the nuisance. I told you before how bad that Ninja tool is in general. Oh yeah, like you can't block that anymore. I'm gonna be honest, bro, if you actually try to use that as a counter, make sure you know what you're doing. What's crazy is that can actually take 6 0 if you know what you're doing. And she stole it. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, I still stick out for the fact they don't get to use any DLC for it except for now I just saw. Yeah, bro, that Bordeaux string that you got, bro, that was a big waste of your money. Yeah, this is the first time I ever seen you use anything for it. Oh yeah, you can block that now, so yeah, you being gay with that, that's not gonna work either. Yeah. Yeah, because of people like you, they made all that stuff
Alright, let's see.
blockable.
Lots of notifications are going off in Discord.
How about it? It's crazy. No worries.
Yo, Sailor Torres, welcome back to the stream, dude. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a really awesome day, buddy. What's going on? Yes, man, we are doing Aladdin. Hold on, I'm going to show you the full thing. Hold on. I'm going to add the hair back and everything. Hold on. Alright, now, honest rating, and you're not going to hurt my feelings if it doesn't look like it. I just really want to know what you think. McCheesy gave me a solid 8, and I'm happy with that. My brother also gave me a solid 8. I'm going to, like, do away with that strand for a second.
I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it look like Aladdin?
I didn't. Actually, no, I might just get on because I keep telling you how you be playing.
I mean, he gave me, like a solid 8 at the beginning. Like, this was, like, pretty close. like in the first half of the stream. But yeah, this is what I have so far. I'm thinking of thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. It's looking much better than what I had. Like, oh my gosh, if you saw the original version of this model, which I wasn't going to do Aladdin at first, but like a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, I was working on doing just like a general style, character in the Disney art style, and I used different references, but I didn't choose a specific character. But I was like, you know what, I took a break from it because I was like, it's not looking too good. And then I was like, you know what, let me get back to it right now, because I've been doing so well with my my sculptures and everything in terms of like recreating, like re-editing things. And I was like, you know what, let me go back to this. I'm really happy. I'm thinking of doing, like, of course I'm thinking of doing like a full body model, and then of course moving on to like doing his like clothes and stuff, like his regular street clothes, and then working on his what's it called, his prince uniform, his prince clothes. So the stuff with that, like the turban and everything, the little cape. I'm just excited. I'm so happy that I'm getting the Disney art style down. That sounds fine. Yes, thank you. I'm working on a little bit of something right now. Just kind of taking it a step at a time. Just working on bust images because, of course, I always want to like get the faces down and all. Oh yeah, and like in the images where his eyebrows kind of like come up. Like, I made it to where there's, like, no darkness. Like, you see, like, how light's hitting the hair, but not really the eyebrows and stuff, or the eyelashes. Like, I made it completely pitch black to where it does not respond to light. It actually works out, because when I do finally do stuff like that, and I edit this, animate it, it'll actually look like the image where his eyebrows are, what do you call it? Hold on. Open that up a little bit more. His eyebrows kind of have that like little turned up look in the corners. It just looks so, oh my gosh, this looks so hard to do. It's actually pretty easy. It's like when you learn a little bit of the anatomy and everything, and then just kind of break down like Disney character anatomy. It's honestly pretty easy. Like you'd be surprised how easy it is, but like it takes some practice. I actually learned, what do you call it? I learned some of the, techniques on YouTube from, like the sculpting of the human head, female head and male head, from this YouTuber that I watch religiously, Speed Char, and Speed Char Live. He has helped me in my, at my sculpting journey so much. I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually looking good. The next step I have right now is merging, like, actually, like, it's still continuing to block out the hair because I still have the little oh yeah, like it doesn't pick up this stuff on the other monitor, so I can't really point directly on top of it because the cursor is going to hide behind it. But you see like how he has like strands of hair kind of like little tufts kind of poking out from here to there. I have to add those, but for fun's sake I'm going to do a little practice and then like practice merging them, seeing how it looks, and then I'll like undo it. That's good for practice. Oh, before that, I do want you to see, right, and I want you to tell me who this looks like to you. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it back after this. All right, it's supposed to be a celebrity. Who do you think this looks like? And it might help to like show it, like especially like the side angles. It's like, it's more obvious the more from the side profiles and everything. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. This I'm going to be uploading on social media at some point. I mean, all of them, honestly. But yeah, get back to this because like this is a lot like lighter on the system. All right, so now I'm going to be testing out the joining with a Boolean modifier, not difference but union. So we're going to go ahead and do this one, this bank. Oh wait, yeah, I did not convert these to meshes first. So object, convert, mesh, and then also convert this into a mesh. Boom, so they are no longer curves. Now let's try that again. There we go. And actually, oh wait, before we do that, we want to do Control A. Oh wait, no, Shift D. That's right, Shift D. So select this bang, and then we're going to select this bang, and then we are going to Control A both for joining purposes. Okay, so delete, and we are going to delete. And now we want to merge these here in the sculpting. What do you call it? Alright guys, we have 29 minutes of stream left. Let's have as much fun as we can within the time that we have left. The sculpting brush. I mean, not sculpting brush. I mean, they're all sculpting brushes. But what the heck is this? The heck is this thing? The scrape brush. The scraping brush, yes.
Really, with the niggas who actually have stuff that could probably break guard. Like, one of them's not break guard.
Ooh,
The other
okay.
subplot, but I'm gay. Really, make that make sense.
And now,
It's not for your range.
let's
It's
use the
just the way
smooth
y'all
brush
play. I'm not finna fight you
to
the same
blend
way.
it in. Oh, it's looking beautiful. Oh, it's blending so beautifully. Ooh, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, just look at this. Man, oh my gosh, it's looking so much better than I thought it would. Ah, it's looking so much better than I thought it would. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm excited. I'm trying my best to not yell and to not be loud, which I'm usually not loud. But oh my gosh. I'm so happy. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. And of course, like, no one's going to be like this far into the model. Like, the camera won't even pick this up. It's like going to collide with so many other things before it even gets this close. Oh, shucks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Oh, I did some inner yelling today. I did some inner yelling today. Have mercy on me. Okay. Yes. Just add a little bit more of that separative detail. Oh, it turned out so much better than I thought it would. My gosh, look at this. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but it turned out magnificently. So I have nothing left to do with it. Oh, just the bonding. Now to undo it and not save it. Because I have so much more to do to this here before that. I just needed to see how well it will work out. And it's good. Oh. It's so good. This was good, a good test merging. Ooh. Oh, let's see what it would look like with further subdivisions. Now, this would probably have been a better idea to do before converting those to meshes. So this is going to get pretty heavy, from 37,321 faces on this hair model to 237. Oh wait, no, that's just like everything in general. So in the entire scene, it's 237,682 faces. Not bad, actually. Now, it would compromise the tips of the hair. That would be the problem. So see, I'm glad for stuff like this, because it's deteriorating the tips of the hair right there. I'm glad, I'm so glad that I did it this way and didn't save that when I did. But I'm still going to like smooth this out to see how everything else looks. And then I'm going to I'm going to... What am I going to do? Oh yeah, render. I hate that. I like it. I forget stuff that easily. I'm going to render this out. Well, not like as a project already, like an already done project, but I'm going to render things out. Well, we'll render it in the viewport scene and then undo it because, of course, like I don't want like damaged floating parts of the hair. Oh, because I worked so hard on that, and I would hate for that to just go to waste. And I'm also going to see it in the other hair, like the shader that I used for the, what do you call it? The materials that I use for the eyebrows and eyelashes, so it picks up absolutely no light. And kind of give it more of a sort of a 2D look. It would make it look so cool. So I'm going to swap it out and like see how that would look to give that like sort of 2D and 3D effect. All right. So now, yeah, it has that nice little. Even though it sort of looks like it doesn't fit, it does look like it fits. So you lose some of that light and like detail, and it kind of looks lumpy in some areas, and you're kind of like, yeah, we're kind of losing important detail. But I love the look. I love the effect of it not having any definition, even though because of like the shape and everything, it is giving off the presence that you are in a 3D space with this. Going to undo that, and we are back with it. All right, so let's kind of like test stuff out with the hair. Let's add a little bit more roughness to make it a little bit more dry, so it kind of matches Aladdin. That's nice. Going to affect the specularity some. We don't want to take away the full specularity because it would just be going, yo, Zev, my man, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Hopefully you've been doing well. What's going on? It's been a while. Hopefully life has been treating you well, my man. Buddy, how are you? I'm doing well, buddy. Just, you know, working on a Disney sculpture, doing an art study, like art style study stream, and I'm having a ball. I'm having a blast. I've made so much progress with this. I'm not sure if you remember this from like last year, but like I did this last year, and I think you were here. And it did not turn out looking all that good, but now man, it's looking good. Of course, I wasn't like trying to make Aladdin at the time. I was just using a lot of Disney references, but it's looking a lot better, man. I see I'm doing pretty good. Just having a little sleep problem lately. Oh man, I'm sorry. Is it like insomnia or kind of some other issues? Definitely keeping you in my prayers, man, for sure. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think I'm going to like stick with that material style for the hair, pulling out some of the you know, shininess of it all, and then pulling back on some of the specularity. It looks so good like this. Has that nice little darkness, like almost lack of light here, that kind of gives it that 2D Aladdin look, but also the light in necessary areas that would like define the details and everything and help you to see, yes, this is a 3D model, and we are going to be working like it's going to show everything it needs to show. Let's pull back a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is even better. This right here is even better. See, insomnia, yes. Oh man. But then again, it's because I can't sleep too easy at night. Man, dang. Let's see if I can. Well, I'm no medical professional. I've never had insomnia either. Well, I don't know about that because like I've found it very hard to go to sleep too. Found it very hard to go to sleep sometimes. Let's see. Well, all right. So this is something I heard actually helps a lot of people. Like boiling cabbage in water and then drinking the cabbage water. Like I heard that like 20 minutes in, it'll like help you to go to sleep. Like it could probably be some dietary habits too. I think like diet habits, like poor dieting habits, could affect that. Well, then again, you have been eating very healthy and going to the gym and everything. Oh yeah, I've heard about this stuff. Yeah, like I want to try that too. I never had the chance to really do it, but I'm definitely going to try it one day. Oh, wait, it's not showing up on stream. Okay. Hold on, let me disable these reference images really quickly. Let me disable, just in case, so I can see. Alright, so for the roughness, it's just for, you know, future references for me, just in case I need to go back. Roughness value on the hair is 0.7598843. The IOR level on the specular setting is 0.169291. I completely removed the coding if I added the... No, I don't think I've ever added the coding. Subsurface, we had no subsurface there, so we're good there. We're good on that front. Pitch black all the way down. And, yeah, it's looking good. Man, look at this, man. This is crazy. Okay. I'm sorry, let me invite, before I, like, oh my gosh. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm not trying to, like, yell myself into pain again. Don't save. And now we're back at everything being the way it was. And I am not going to be moving the hair there nor here with the bangs. We're good. I see. I also just came back home from training camp. Oh, what kind of training camp? After a month, so I'm kind of adjusting being back home. Yeah, especially if you like, if you were in a different time zone, that's definitely going to mess with you too. Traveling will do that. I mean, as someone who hasn't traveled, sports camp. I figured. Okay, what kind of sports are you getting into? I know you were interested in you know, physical sports like combat sports and everything. Let me like work on the ears, like the back of the ears a little bit more, because that's what I need to work. Oh, grabbed it from like the opposite end. That's what I need to work on, and like it's kind of looking a little funny here. Need to add a little bit of dipping around the ears. Around the top it's okay. I'd say it's, yeah, around the top it's okay. Like, we don't need to like add any more changes there. Just need to I'm a football player. Nice. What they call soccer in America. Okay, because my mind went to football. So like American football is what you guys call, what we call football. Yes, I have to remember that, because I mean, of course, like I do when like it's somebody like I remember is like, well, I remember you're across the seas too. I remember that you're across the ocean. I just like forget sometimes that certain people do call it that. Yep. See, proud European. Yes, yes, sir. Much love to you guys. Let's see. Oh wait, what position do you play? I meant to ask you that. Like I always think that I ask people certain things, and I'm like, oh wait, did I ask people that? What I just asked. But what position do you play? Oh dang, hold on. Dang it. That's one thing. That's one thing about this version, like these versions of Blender, like with the 4.0 version, like Blender version 4 point whatever, Blender version 4, is that. Oh, okay. This was a scene I wasn't familiar with. Hold on, wasn't aware of that. Attacking middle fielder. Oh, nice. I really don't know too much of the positions. I know like they have like the outer and the inner positions, and then of course everybody knows goalie. That's a pretty easy one to remember. But like I never really knew the names of those. But that's pretty cool though. That sounds pretty fun. Am I really finished in that area? Alright guys, we have 14 minutes of stream left. Let's have as much fun as we can within the time we have left. Let's see, I'm built like a tank, so it would be ridiculous not to put me in there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, because you have been, you know, bulking up and everything. That's really cool, man. So is it kind of like a, well, see, attacking midfielder, it kind of makes it sound like you're, like, actually, like, going for the ball. Like, is that more so, well, because, like, from attacking, I'm thinking more offensive, like, you're doing more offensive plays, but, like, is it more, body blocking, like, defense? Definitely to strike? Okay, cool, yeah, that's what I thought. But then you said you were built like a tank, so I was like, well, maybe that's not what's going on. Okay, so let me go ahead and save that because that is looking good. I do like how the ears are separated from the head in the appropriate way that it should be. Now that, you know, all that's situated, and I saved that. Alright, good. Just making sure it didn't look bad. I'm going to go ahead and unmask the ears. So that way, I can appropriately subdivide. Oh wait, what was this at? Like, okay, so around the 2s. 100. Do that from 76,478 faces to 323,226 faces. Yikerellies. Okay. But we will be getting a much smoother result, so I'm happy. Just want to handle the smoothing process very lightly. Asian G-Zone Persona 3 Portable. As you see, being built does help to get people off of you easily. Oh yeah, for sure. I could definitely believe that. Definitely going to have to because I like they don't. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they do challenge you more, but like more so in groups. And that's always helpful. Okay, it didn't take from the definitions there. Alright. Want to smooth it out. So I do tell people, I do tell people to actually do teamwork because they can't do it all on their own. Exactly. I wish most people would get that. Well, you know, I wish a lot of people would get that, you know. Unfortunately, some people don't get that, but hey. we move. In any way necessary. Doing very light smoothing because you don't want to lose too much of the detail. I mean, of course, like you are going to be adding that detail back in and everything when you do. Just want to be careful. I can't be too timid with it though, because at the end of the day, we want super smooth quality, and you can't get that by being too soft with it. You have to, you know, smooth it out. It's a part of the process, so. No. Get the wider areas out of the way. And I know the ears for sure. I know the ears for sure are going to need some work. Because those were the most low poly portions of the, what do you call it, the model. The sculpture. Okay. Now, let's do the sides of the head that we missed, including the ears. Alright guys, we have 9 minutes left of stream. Let's have as much fun as we can within the time that we have left. And of course, we're going to be doing the ears appropriately. Because it didn't, like, I didn't really give much details to the ears anyway. So, like, kind of quote-unquote destroying them isn't you know, too crazy. It's not too crazy. Yes, sir. All right. See, I've also been watching Invincible lately, which is a pretty good show. Oh, yeah. I can definitely, like, Invincible is a very great show. I have to watch it. Like, my brother and I have to watch that. It's so good. It's such a good show. Oh, my gosh. The stuff that goes on in Invincible, man, it's a good show. Season 4, I've heard some crazy things, but I'm trying to avoid hearing those things for the sake of, you know, the sake of experiencing it for myself. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. Oh, yeah, it is on X Mirror. Okay, good, because I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we don't want to lose the detail that we've been having. We don't want that at all. At all. At all, at all, at all. Just, you know, good smoothing. Slight flattening, but we don't want, like, actual flattening, you know? So... and do the rest of the body as well at a certain point. Oh, yeah. My gosh, it's like the low poly parts of this though. It's like, eeh. Oh, should have like contributed more in that area earlier on. And I still make some mistakes there, but not in a like beating myself up kind of way, not in a self-condemning way. Because like everything is still great. Let's see, I have to say, comics are better, though, but the show is also a great adaptation. I like Invincible Comics way too much stuff that the show doesn't adapt. I heard that, too. It can be kind of tough to, like, you know, animate certain things, especially with, like, censorship with stuff. I mean, like, things are kind of getting loose when it comes to censorship. But, like, certain things... in general just could be pretty hard to adapt in a short amount of time, and that is something like that it's really tough to like work out in terms of you know, business and time constraints. No, definitely Invincible did Mark versus Conquest, the Mark versus Conquest fight amazingly though. Yeah, you will love that one. Yeah. Oh wait, well, yeah, I heard they had... well, I'm not going to say. I have seen the one in Season 3, and boy, that was... man. That was something else. Alright, guys, we have 5 minutes of stream left. Let's have as much fun as we can within the time that we have left. Love using this brush. These brushes are some of the best brushes that I have used in my Blender journey. Now, at certain points, I'm definitely going to probably do dynamic topology to like get specific things focused on, like the nose, because I didn't want to damage that, you know. Didn't want to damage the little nosy nose. I mean, I've done this before where I had to like reconstruct the nose a little bit. Wait, oh, let's see. They had a round 2 recently. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But man, it was even more brutal. Man, way too brutal. Like Mark versus Conquest round 2 was a cool thing. Yeah, I definitely I have to watch that pronto. I have to finish watching Endgame because I've never seen. Like, people have been very surprised by the fact that I have not seen the Avengers movies. I recently have been watching it with my siblings, and it's been great. It's been great. I see the hype behind the Avengers movies. I mean, it's Marvel, you know. They've always put out well, I don't know. I haven't really seen every single thing they put out. I heard some of the MCU stuff was bad, but then again, everybody's a critic, so you kind of have to take what's being said with a grain of salt, especially these days, because like people complain about every darn thing. But yeah, let me add a little bit of dynamic topology. Let's see. Attribute data detected. Dynamic topology will not preserve colors, UVs, or other attributes. Yeah. And I'm only doing this because I have not done any UV unwrapping, UV mapping, or anything like that. And I've not done any texture work on this or whatever, so we're good. We're going to be good with this. And this triangulated everything instead of making them polygons. I mean, squares, quads. So this works. And I get to like add smoother detail because I screwed up in the beginning stages, as I sometimes do, as we sometimes do. Little nosy nose. After all, you do want to add some definition back in. Oh, we're down to 1 minute left. Let's see. We'll keep going up until I finish this little part here and see how that works. But yeah, we definitely have to talk about Invincible when I catch up on it. I feel like it kind of took a little bit away from here. Maybe. I can't be a coward. I have to embrace changes. And see, this is without smoothing. This is without the shade smooth option. Look at how smooth from a distance he looks. But I mean, of course, he has like hundreds of thousands of polygons. And him. 654,522 faces. My gosh. And that's because I did the retopology. Now, I didn't have to do not retopology, dynamic topology. Okay, without dynamic topology. The reduction. Alright, back to the reduced phase. Kind of like smoothing some of that out. Which is like a, you know, sort of foolish move to go with, but not really. That actually kind of worked sort of well, actually. Just gotta smooth it out in certain areas. but it looks way smoother. I mean, obviously. I mean, it was at like 76,000 something before. Light smooth. Then again, I mean, I would be retopologizing this, so it wouldn't be too much of a problem. It wouldn't be too much of a problem to keep it the way it was. I don't want it to like be too, what do you call it? I don't want it to be too heavy on the scene for me to work with, you know? I want a smooth scene to work with. And doubling the polygon count will always add more demand on the system. Okie doke. Okay, so it kind of was like that around the eyes. Okay, okay. Lightly handle that.
There's this YouTuber I follow who like reviews and animals and stuff like that. I watch since way back when. Happy. He got to the point where he gets early access on certain days. I think he might get early access on this too.
Let's pinch these lips. Pinchy, pinchy, pinch. For the sharpness. The sharpness. And we will commit. Because I did want this in a lower, what do you call it? I wanted it in a lower resolution, but not so low that it's, you know, looking terrible.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. No, fighting games. It's just clips from it. Oh, I was gonna say, you said that was one time I posted that stuff. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again.
Okay. I think that'll be the end of the stream right here. If I can get this nose to look zip hot without it like losing any of the detail or personality. Let's see if it still looks good. And it does. Mind you, shade smooth is not on. You probably can't see it. Well, yeah, now you can see it on stream. Like the closer you zoom in, you'll be able to see that. Oh yeah, I have to what do you call it? Define those parts of his nose. a little bit more. Oh, goodness. I hate when that happens.
I'm trying to see this guy. I'm
Okay.
trying to see how he use the skills. He hasn't done the only yet. He's doing like the all the things right here. No, I'm not gonna lie. Sword and shield, like Zash has sword and shield, I think. Oh, that's not him. Like we were looking for a dude with that sword and shield. I'm not gonna lie, man. Looking kind of Souls like. It might just be him specifically. I wonder if I was actually gonna be the one with the two-handed sword, a great sword. Watch is gonna be the thing. I knew it.
I think it looked better earlier, or maybe not. Alright, let me check my previous image of this that I had before. I did take a screenshot of a few screenshots on my phone just to see, well, just to kind of admire it while I was away from my PC, because I was like, oh wow, it actually looks like Aladdin. Let me see. Goodness, all these notifications come flying. Have mercy. I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay. Okay, define. Yeah, it's time to define a little bit more of the little bulby, like, tip of the nose.
Well, technically, I'm not gonna like, you kind of don't need it. Although, I ain't gonna lie, I think that would look kind of different. Not a lot of people were thinking that day. Oh, the CC enemies that hit you with, no thank you.
Take a look at that side profile. There was a little bit more definition there, so I'm going to go ahead and get into that. Stop being a coward and commit. It's time to take risks and be okay with it. I mean, that's the whole point of this anyway, you know. Alright, and then okay, so it does look a little bit more, let's see. After that, pull it back a little bit more.
They're gonna put League of Legends on console. Oh no.
Nose can be tricky for me because I want to preserve data, but then like when you try to smooth stuff out in this stage and like this kind of sculpting process, it always kind of adds stuff back. Because I mean, of course, when you do the remeshing, it doesn't add geometry, whereas dynamic topology does. And this is good for building your skills in lower polygonal sculpts and sculptures like that. When you smooth stuff, it moves it as if like back to like areas as if you've done nothing to it. That's what I don't like. There we go. I think as good as it's going to get for right now. Guys, I think we'll call it quits right there. Well, hold on. Can we call it quits? Checking references. Probably just bring the sides down just a little bit. You know what? I think I'll keep it. I think I'll keep it. And if it's not the way it needs to be, then I'll like edit it later. But so far, so good. I'm not gonna like take any more time because I don't want to be selfish or anything. I've had people be quiet way too long, and I appreciate them. And I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because we did go a little bit longer than I intended. Okay, I think that's good. Looks pretty good. Alright guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here. I'm gonna like blend it like I did earlier with the hair, since I already showed you guys that process. I'm gonna like make copies of these, like backup copies, and then blend it, and then it'll be ready for the next stream. Since that's how we did it earlier, this is what we're gonna be doing. That's what I'm gonna be doing off stream, and then testing some stuff off stream, and then we will continue the rest later. But thank you guys so much for coming by and having fun with me. It's been as fun as always. Next stream, we might be doing the rest of his body, and then the stream after that, the clothes and everything. And being that the body is more simple with Disney characters, we won't have to add as much detail as with regular realistic characters. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be amazing. But I will see you guys later. God bless you guys. Take care. Stay safe. And as always, stay awesome, guys. Peace. Have a great one. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.